So namaste everyone. So today we are going to discuss one of the topic we called as optimum utilization of the resources. So it is one of the topic in the farm management, because as we said that in the previous classes, right? So in the given piece of the land, whatever the resources we have, so most of the resources are in the limited in nature, So in order to utilize the limited resources in the best of the best manner, right? In the best of the best manner, there are the various kind of the agronomic practices are applied in the given farm area, so that minimizing the cost and maximizing the profit can be possible. So in order to support the optimization of the use of the resources in the given farm area, the government of India implemented the various schemes we called as soil health card, and we're having the Pradhana Mantri Krishi Sinchai Yojana, then we're having the watershed management activities. So with the help of this scheme, right, utilization of the farm resources in the efficient manner can be possible. So here we can expect the minimum 10 marks in the case of the optimum utilization of the resources in the farm area. So here, so we are having optimum utilization of the resource is one of the concept in the economics, because in the economics our objective is to increase the profit, for the farmers, and the management of the limited resources in the best manner. And here all the practices are applied in the given farm area to achieve the objectives of the business here. Then, so in the economics, the resources such as we are having the capital and labor, because whatever the factors we have in the farm area, most of the time all the factors are in the limited in nature, So in order to utilize the limited resources, right, optimization policy is very important. So when there is a proper utilization of the labor and capital in the given piece of the land, right, which if it is utilized correctly can increase the efficiency in the production, So in the previous class we said that efficiency is the more output divided by input. So it is a ratio of the output divided by input. So when there is a proper utilization of the capital and labor, in that case there is a more output in the given piece of the land can be possible. So since the scarce resources, matlab limited resources, whatever the limited resources we have, right? So in that case, one needs to use the resources efficiently in maximizing the output. So when there is a maximization of the output, right, the profit can be increasable. Then ultimately the doubling of the farmer income can be possibilities. So here important natural resources in the agriculture can be, we're having the soil is the one of the natural resources, then we're having the water particle, then we're having the land also is one of the nature gift, then we're having the microorganisms, then we're having the crop residue. So if all the resources, if it is utilized correctly, efficiency in the production can be possible. So I'm repeating once again, whatever the resource we have in the farm management, we have to use them in the proper manner, in the best way, then only the minimization of the cost and maximization of the profit can be possibilities. Okay. So here, when there is optimum utilization of the resources, these are the some significance to the stakeholders can be possible. So in that cases, so it can lead to the farm business towards the success can be possible. Towards the success, matlab minimizing the cost and maximizing the profit in the long run to the farmers can be possible. That is the one benefits we have. One. Second one, it helps the farm management and try to understand the way the farm enterprises is overspending and underperforming, because with the help of this process we can able to check where we are having the leakages in the production function. So according to the such leakages, so the measures will be determined it is. Then when the resources are efficiently used in the farm area, the enterprises, it leads to the minimization of the cost in the given enterprise can be possible. Then apart from that, the practical wedge of the skill and knowledge of the farm labor can help in reducing the wastages in the production function can be possible. So whenever you are having the proper use of the labor and skill in the farm work, in that cases as much as possible the minimizing the wastages in the production function can be possible. In the previous class we said that production function is a more of the output is a function of the various input, various inputs. According to that, efficiency in the production can be possible. Then there is a division of the farm work. When there is a optimization policy, division of the work according to the skill among the labors can be possible. Then proper responsibility for all the labors can be possible in the different Kharif and Rabi season in generally. Then accountability can be fixable to the all the labors. According to that, all the wastages in the production function can be minimizable. Then it makes the farm business so more adaptable to the changing in the society, because at present, right, every 5 years or 10 years there is a changes in the society can be possible. According to the changes, we need to adapt, we need to adjust to the changing environment, then only, right, so enhancing the income to the farmers can be possible. So these are the some range of the significance can be possible for the stakeholders in the given piece of the land when there is a optimization of the use of the resources here, use of the resources here. So again, the principle of the microeconomics, because in the first class we said that farm management is majorly comes under the microeconomics, because we are studying the farm at the individual level, that is the reason it's called as microeconomics. And so here the principle of the microeconomics are applied in the optimization of the resources in maximizing the output to the farmers here. So what are the principles we have in the microeconomics? Like we are having the opportunity cost principle, then we are having the principle of the least cost combination, then principle of the diminishing returns, right? So all these kind of the principles are applied in the given piece of the land to maximize the output to the farmers here. Then some of the agronomic practices such as mulching, right? Whenever if you apply the mulching practices in the given area, as much as possible conservation of the soil and moisture can be possible, and naturally it builds the fertility in the soil. That is the one role we have in the case of the use of the resources. Then whenever you are having adaptation of the micro irrigation, in the micro irrigation more water use efficiency can be possible than the conventional irrigation system. Through that, better use of the water particle can be possible. Then whenever you are having the watershed management in the slopy area, conservation of the soil and moisture, especially in the hilly area and dryland area, can be possible. Then whenever you are having the organic farming, in the long run there is a sustainability in the agro ecosystem can be possible. Then whenever you are having the adoption of the integrated farming system, then whenever you are having the adoption of the crop diversification, so at the regular basis the farmer will get the regular income can be possible. Then better cropping system according to the changes in the society. Then in situ the moisture conservation practices. Then we are having the precision farming, right, according to the need of the crop plant, right, precise application is going to take place in the case of the precision farming. Then we are having the zero tillage and conservation tillage. Then we are having the rainwater harvesting structure. So all these practices can help in, right, optimum use of the resources in the farm can be possible. See, whenever you are having the limited resources in the farm area, these are the agronomic practices are applied in the given piece of the land to use the resources in the best manner here, right? So in order to support the optimization policy in the use of the resources in the farm management from the government side, again we are having the some role, we have the soil health card scheme. So in these cases we are giving the soil health card report to the farmers. According to the report, the farmer will get to know what to apply, when to apply, and how much to apply. So with the help of this decision, right, we can able to minimize the input application, and also minimizing the cost of the production can be possible. Through that, proper use of the resource is going to support by the soil health card scheme. So it helps the farmers in the reduction of the agriculture inputs in the agriculture one, because at presently they are giving the report on the 12 elements. We are having the essential elements. So there we are having the 16 plus 1. We are having the 16 plus 1. The latest one is the nickel occurrence. So it's a 16 plus 1 was suggested by the Hernan and Stout in generally. So another one is the Pradhan Mantri Krishi Sinchai Yojana. So in order to promote the micro irrigation, to promote the water use efficiency in the different areas, especially in the Rajasthana is the largest state where we are having the more penetration of the micro irrigation, followed by Andhra Pradesh, Karnataka, and Maharashtra in general, right? So for the promoting the micro irrigation for the proper use of the water resources, then we are having the watershed development schemes. the development schemes like we're having the drought prune area program, DPAP we say, the drought prune area program. It came to force in the 1973. The 1973, the DPAP it came to force in January. So for the conservation of the soil and water in the dryland region, the drought prune area program. Then we're having the DDP, the desert developmental program, Then we're having the HADP. HADP matlab hilly area developmental program, and other projects are collectively used in the proper use of the resources. Then apart from that, we are having the role of the NICARA. NICARA matlab national initiative for the climate resilient agriculture. Right? So presently we are having the NICARA at Hyderabad for developing the resilient practices for changing climatic condition. Then we are having the government scheme for the rainwater harvesting. So in order to promote the rainwater harvesting, both state and central government, they're giving the some subsidy for the beneficiary. According to that, conservation of the rainwater and utilization of the water can be possible. See, these are the some policies we have to support the policy of the optimization in the case of the limited resources in the given piece of the land. So here we can expect maximum 10 marks in the given topic. It's all today. Thank you.